Yesterday, Bitcoin broke down of this consolidation phase, but today we're creating a new pattern, and this pattern is called a symmetrical triangle. And every single time, once Bitcoin retests this exact level, we are seeing a massive rejection. And every single time we see a retest of the upward sloping support line, Bitcoin tends to be bouncing. So we are about to be getting a massive breakout in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. So we are right now getting ready for the next move, and on today's update video, I will be discussing the price targets of this pattern, the most important charts and patterns which are telling us something about what Bitcoin is currently doing. I will be discussing it all on today's update video. I will be going over the most important resistance boxes, the most important support boxes, and many more important charts and data points we need to discuss on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap on that like button back above 1000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, yesterday I discussed the symmetrical triangle on the channel, and we saw that we had a breakdown. Bitcoin went down to 63,100, and basically from off that point, Bitcoin started to be forming a bottom formation, and it actually started to be bouncing back towards the upside again. I mean, if we're clearly looking at this chart right now here, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is basically bouncing from this upward sloping support line, which we are right now creating. And if I am zooming out even more, we can see that Bitcoin created a massive rally towards the upside. From the lows of 54 to 53,000 US dollars, we created a rally all the way up to 66,000 US dollars. And after that, we've seen some sideways consolidation, Bitcoin moving down, up and up again. And basically, we are right now sitting at that end stage of this consolidation phase. And most likely today, or at the end of today, we're going to see that final move towards the upside or downside. And the next move is going to determine whether we're going to be coming down again here from this move towards the upside, or whether we're going to be seeing a continuation even higher. And a symmetrical triangle is a typical continuation pattern. So the chances that Bitcoin is actually going to be pushing higher are quite big from off this point onward. So things are not necessarily looking so bad for Bitcoin, but indeed on the imminent short term, we're creating an ever so slight downtrend. But if you're looking at the 12-hour time frame, you can just basically see that this previous big level of resistance or support is right now once again also flipping into support again, which previously around provided massive resistance for Bitcoin. So this level is looking very interesting in my opinion. And basically what we're looking at right now here is that Bitcoin is every single time retesting this exact level, but to be very honest, every single retest of this level is actually going to be quite a big opportunity. Just like you can see from the past, every single time once Bitcoin retests this level, we tend to be bouncing higher. And on the bigger perspective, I do believe that right now, and I of course already stated it while we were trading against this level, but basically 65,000 US dollars to 67,000 US dollars is going to be the most important resistance box for Bitcoin to be breaking. You can see in the past that we got a lot of support and resistance from off this level, and I continue to believe that this is going to be a critical level for Bitcoin to be paying attention towards right now. So also, looking here at the falling wedge pattern on the Bitcoin daily time frame, we're creating a massive falling wedge pattern, and basically this falling wedge pattern has got a price target on the top side laying around 73 to 72,000 US dollars. I think that ultimately we're going to be reaching this target, and just like I've said many times before here, I've been talking about the falling wedge pattern while we were still consolidating in it at the end stage right here. This is a typical bullish bias continuation pattern. We have been sitting in a massive rally towards the upside, and I do believe that we're right now still at the midst and at the beginning stage of this next big exponential move towards the upside. And the first target where I am going to be aiming for is clearly going to be 72,000 US dollars, which is laying around the top side of the wedge. And that is also going to be my first take profit target for my massive Bitcoin trade I currently have open. And while all the things are happening in the market, we can see that once again, Tether is starting to print more money. And as Tether is going to be printing more money in the market, we're going to be also seeing the Bitcoin price is going to increase, because just like you can see with this Bitcoin rally towards the upside, it goes side by side with more Tether market cap. So more Tether getting printed means higher prices for Bitcoin. And right now it looks to be that we're at the starting point of the next move towards the upside. And Tether has just hit new all-time highs as well here. So things are looking good for the market. Also yesterday, on the spot Bitcoin ETF, we saw on about 102 million US dollars getting bought by BlackRock, and overall an 84 million US dollar inflow on the spot Bitcoin ETF. I mean, it has been most certainly lower than Monday and Tuesday, but still a very good inflow for the spot Bitcoin ETF here. Also, if I'm just going to be looking at my trade, guys, I am not planning to take any profits whatsoever until I'm going to be hitting my first take profit target. And if you're going to be looking at my first take profit target, it is 72,000 US dollars, where I'm going to be closing 805,000 US dollars in positions. And yeah, then I'm going to be cashing out like $300,000 or $400,000 in profit. So this is my strategy right now on how I am planning to be making millions and millions of dollars by just opening up one Bitcoin trade here. I'm going to be showing you step by step on how I'm going to be doing it. And of course, if you've been watching my channel daily, you also were alerted on how I was opening up this trade, what my thoughts were behind it, and why I have exactly opened this trade on this level. So congratulations for everyone who did join me with this trade. But if you right now want to be trading, you can currently claim a free $500 US airdrop position. If you right now go to the link in the description of today's video, sign up an account to Bybit using this link below, guys. If you press on that link, you come to this page and you can claim a free $500 US airdrop position on Bybit. So if you're interested in trading, check it out in the link in the description of today's video. It's super, super valuable, and this is only valid for another 61 days, so make sure to be quick. Further on, we still know there are billions of dollars in Bitcoin short liquidations laying above us, and that is of course exactly laying around 72,000 US dollars. My exact take profit target, my first take profit target to be clear, because my second take profit target for the ones that don't know it is going to be 88,000 US dollars, where I'm going to be taking the remainder of my trade profit from. And if you're looking at the fractal, I am anticipating we are right now front running the fractal efforts slightly. Maybe we're already in this next consolidation phase. So yeah, some consolidation for Bitcoin wouldn't necessarily be bad. And just like I showed you earlier, guys, we are consolidating above support, so things are looking quite good here. And if Bitcoin is going to come back towards 62,000 US dollars, it is ultimately going to be only a bigger bullish retest for Bitcoin to go even higher from off this point onwards. So things are not looking bad here. We're also creating a bull flag pattern. And yes, on that weekly time frame, we're still sitting on that weekly EMA ribbon support here. So yeah, we are not really necessarily worried about Bitcoin right now here. Bitcoin is looking quite good here. I don't believe there's a big reason to be worrying about what is currently happening. And if you look towards the fundamental landscape, what is currently happening, guys, if we're looking at the Ethereum ETFs, we do exactly know what the fees are going to be. And today's the day that the S1A Ethereum ETF is going to get accepted. That is most likely going to be leading towards the pump in the market. And then on Tuesday next week, they are going to be going live for trading. So yes, there is a lot of things happening right now. And I believe that, yes, it is going to be a super excited period for the market, because once the Ethereum ETF goes live, I believe we're going to be seeing millions and millions of dollars flowing in towards altcoins, which is ultimately going to be creating a big drop on the Bitcoin dominance, and that is ultimately going to be sparking a next big alt season in this market. So things are looking extremely exciting, and this is literally the worst time to be fading Bitcoin. We're consolidating below optimized. We're consolidating just moments out before we're going to be creating the next exponential leg in towards price discovery. Guys, this is the time to be paying attention. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to slap that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.